Subscribe! Y'all subscribe!
Run! Run, Jill, run!
Okay.
Subscribe!
I was asked to give advice moving into the new year.
Go.
Check this out. Some people power trip on you because they're actually powerless and they can only serve their pedestal addiction by provoking an easy target to react in anger. But remember, they're serving themselves, not you. You're hurting yourself by reacting, not them.
Go.
In regards to the time that you have in this life, prospectively speaking, it's either you balance it or not, or you make good use of it or not. It's either you decide to do or you don't because you have a heartfelt mental story to support you verbalizing and choosing that you can or you can't, while your feelings and emotions are so strong that they convince you that you will or you won't because you believe it or not. This is not a riddle, rhyme, or a tongue twister. This is an overall choice of facts that you and I have the freedom to choose for ourselves, regardless of joys and pains, blessings and curses, circumstances and instances, situations and issues, experiences, problems and mishaps, disappointments and heartbreak. However and whatever you recall or reckon or beckon to, time delivers based upon what time does. It's your time. This is the simplest way that I can say this.
Go.
Do you identify with the anger displayed in the video? Are you feeling offended and provoked in the workplace to the point where your defense is screaming for physical action? Are you triggered to verbalize profane words that are derivatives of your negative emotions and release vulgarity and hostility into the work environment? No one can tell you what to do because it has to be your choice to do what's morally and ethically right. Here's a real life suggestion though. Take a moment and think about what the lasting impression could be after such actions. Think about what your employee handbook says about it. Think about the consequences of actions that could possibly result in violating laws, regardless of your side of the story. Consider time chastising you because you're now jobless and coinless, and better choices of action are replaying in your mind after you've been fired. Think about how a few challenging moments and mishandled situations could gain control of your life because of thoughts and emotions that fooled you into reacting outside of your better self. If you want to win over anger, restrain the display of it, especially in the workplace where professional money-making skills and characteristics are key. Instead of allowing your emotions to flare up and control you, control your negative emotions, reactions, and behaviors with prospectively seeing the opportunity to change the situation for your good. Don't allow negative moments to bombard and live outside of their time. Get that. Don't allow negative moments to bombard and live outside of their time, nor situations to turn into issues and unresolved problems. There's a difference. Listen, it's one thing to behave foolishly in the moment. It's another thing to behave foolishly to the point of losing or forfeiting this or that because you chose to ... Keywords, you chose. Think both ways before behaving, which is negative or positive. The reward of silence is greater than the reprimand of irretrievable words.
Go.
Addiction comes in many forms. You know yours. Identify them if you want to. Confront them if you want to. Do your reasonings and eliminate lies, buts, and excuses, and work on what you can do to change if you want to.
Go.
You're inhaling toxins and killing yourself. You're choosing an unhealthy habit over the possibility of a longer life. You're shortening your breath until it's gone. You're inviting and giving high blood pressure a place to stay, in your temple. You're lying and convincing yourself that smoking cigarettes helps you when you know they're placing you on death's row with cancer and the rest of the killers. You're messing with your mind and increasing your anxiety after that inhaled smoke fooled you and made you think you were calming it. They're killing you slowly and polluting the environment. But whatever, you choose to ignore all of that. The little pack of 20 sticks costs you a grip, but you keep paying and making the industry filthy rich as you puff away. Yup, I did. I went there with cigarettes because on top of this drug and that drink and that sex partner and that habitual toxic lie and behavior, this and that also exists with the power to hurt, damage, and or kill. One's not greater or worse than the other. Check your temple. Check your mind. Check your behavior. Check your environment. Check your health. Check your associations. It all matters. Whatever it is. The fact that you're addicted to it falls prey to the reason why you became and remain committed to abusing yourself and causing more pain with what you've been tricked to self-treat yourself with. What happened? What caused you to be so broken that you became open to manipulating yourself into becoming an addict? I don't know who, what, where, how, or why, but I do know that when you accept, process, and work through the issue that broke you, the resolution will drag you away from what drug you into addiction. The greatest advice to all that I can give is
Go.
in this new year, position your mind, mouth, heart, and your actions to say and portray nigga bye. Every day, all day, everywhere, and to everyone, no matter who it is, what the situation is, nigga bye. Happy New Year.